So we today are at 21 China Cockle Way. This is an incredible and very rare bluff home in the neighborhood of Hilton Head Plantation, which is on the north end of the island. There's lots and lots to see and do in this neighborhood, and in particular where we are today is actually on the bluff of the Port Royal Sound. Now, as I said, homes on this particular piece of property are extremely rare. This is the only one of its kind currently on the market, and what you see around you is the exterior architecture of an original island home. Now, it's been very well maintained, completely freshly painted, shutters, exterior, deck, all of it. So what we have above us here as we walk into the entryway is actually something called, frequently down here, Confederate jasmine. You'll also hear the term star jasmine or southern jasmine. And this is a beautiful plant that's used often on trellises, as you see here, because this dark, thick greenery offers such a beautiful counterpoint to what else might be its backdrop. So that is what you get to walk into as you enter 21 China Cockle Way. Let's take a look at the interior. Now, this house is all about elegant, comfortable living. Everything here is designed to be beautiful and easy. So when you look around, you can see that this main living space is really the heart of the home, and it flows beautifully into the kitchen, where we'll be in a moment, the dining, as well as this incredible view that is the pièce de résistance of this property. So let's take a look at what might be the very best room in the house, the kitchen. Now, the theme of the color palette in this home continues in the kitchen, and it is beautifully represented here. So as you can see, gorgeous Carrara marble, which is a classic finishing choice, mixes beautifully with the dark wood and the walnut floors. Commercial grade stainless steel appliances are an absolute chef's dream. And when I say chef, I mean it. This kitchen was designed both by and for a chef. So continuing back past the espresso machine, you have this great big pantry with built-ins and an additional fridge. And anybody that does a lot of cooking will know immediately why that is so valuable. Continuing down the hall, there is a full-size wine cooler. And this space is one of several flexible spaces in this house. Now, right now, it's set up as a nice private office, and you very well may use it that way. But it can also be wonderful overflow storage or a playroom. Now, when I said that nothing was overlooked in this house, I meant it, and that includes the laundry room. So back in this space, you have beautiful stone floors, dark wood countertops with plenty of folding and hanging space, front-loading washer and dryer, a farm sink for the laundry room, plenty of storage, and another sitting, working, or just relaxing space, also with some beautiful built-ins. You'll notice a theme. I mentioned the bar earlier, which is a very important part of this house. This is a beautiful wet bar with plenty of storage for everything that you could possibly need, as well as its own little fridge, so you don't even have to go in the kitchen if you don't want to. This is the powder room for this home. It's an easily accessible location, and once again, nothing has been overlooked. Now, this room is the den. This is a great place to just relax, read a book, enjoy a movie or a TV show, whatever you like. You have a beautiful bay window here with the plantation shutters that you'll see throughout the home. But this can also be a fourth bedroom, so if you need a fourth bedroom space, this would be it. It's perfectly sized for a nice bed and some nice furniture, as well as having 2 closets and the powder room just outside the door. When I walk through this house, I think of a couple of words: timeless, elegant, totally chic, and very comfortable. This house is an absolute dream for entertaining because of all of the beautiful community spaces that it has. Now, you've seen the living room and the kitchen, which of course are fabulous. That feeds right into this area that will have plenty of room for a nice long table for all of your friends and family to enjoy the meal that you've prepared in your incredible chef's kitchen. So these are all places to be enjoyed by friends, family, guests, whomever you may have, or just maybe you by yourself. Over here, though, are the private spaces. Welcome to the master bedroom. This is one of the only carpeted rooms in the house, as you'll notice. Now, the bedrooms, for the purposes of comfort, do have carpeting, and what you'll notice immediately is the incredible view that you get from your own private porch and sitting area off of the master bedroom. Now, we all know that there are a couple of things that ultimately sell a house. Master bathrooms are one of them. Take a look at this view. So, when you think spa-like, That's a term we hear a lot in real estate, and it's not always accurate, but in this case, it's accurate in spades. You have double his and hers basin sinks with the beautiful marble continued into this room, gorgeous tile floors, a freestanding soaking tub, separate water closet, and speaking of closets, wonderful his and hers closets. Take your pick, or pick both. Well, with perfectly private spaces like these, rest and relaxation will come naturally. Now don't forget, you do have your very own sitting porch here off of the master, so what a great place to take your morning coffee. So we've just seen bedroom number 1 of the 3 bedrooms in this home. Bedrooms number 2 and 3 are on the other side of the house and share a beautiful bathroom themselves. As beautiful as the interior living spaces in this home are, they are equaled by the exterior living spaces and just a wonderful place to entertain big groups or small. This entire deck has been completely repainted just in the last month or so. In the Low Country, we love oyster shell tabby, and so you've seen that in a couple of accents around the house, especially flanking the front doors if you notice that. But over here, there's a beautiful fire pit made of that same thing, ringed by Savannah brick. Now, I'm not exactly dressed for lounging, but I can't really help it. What a fantastic place to just sit and enjoy the breeze from the Port Royal Sound and this incredible view. And for those who want a pool, there's plenty of room, and we already have the plans. So that, my friends, is 21 China Cockle Way here in Hilton Head Plantation. Now let's talk a little bit about Hilton Head Plantation. It is a very well-established community, again, on the north end of Hilton Head Island. So if you think about the shape of Hilton Head Island, it's actually at the heel of the shoe, and that's really the way that the island is shaped. So this is a wonderful community of over 4,000 homes and about 10,000 population. So it's a sizable neighborhood. It has been here for quite some time, and it is well loved. We are surrounded, of course, by the nature of the Low Country, and in keeping with everything outdoors that Hilton Head has to offer, this neighborhood has a slew of amenities. It's got tennis and bocce, a beautiful community pool, including a splash pad and a lazy river that was just completed a couple of years ago, multiple golf courses, lots of recreation, lots and lots of outdoors, leisure trails, a conservancy, a community garden. It's just a wonderful, wonderful neighborhood, and it is the epitome of what Hilton Head Island Low Country living is all about. 21 China Cockle Way is asking $1.5 million, and it is ready for you to call it home.